It's Week 11 of the National Football League.
And coming up, we're going to see Keenan Allen.
He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Bears and the Bengals.
All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. With a very excited Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And partner, I know you're juiced up for this one. As a former QB, let's dive right in. A battle of two incredible quarterbacks awaiting us today.
Yeah, Kate, there's really no disguising who to look for in this matchup.
Nope.
These are guys who in a lot of ways are the faces of their franchises. And they were the ones we saw all offseason in the ads and promos for this game as well. They're the players who feed off that pressure. They relish the chance to be in this spotlight and be the reason their team succeeds. I can't wait, and I'm expecting a special QB battle.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go from Chicago. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Offense to the line for second down. Going run again with Swift. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Williams to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He passes the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Velus Jones deep to receive for the Bears. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Here's Swift to start the drive. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Dax Hill up for the stop. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. He gets this to Tyler Scott. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. He lets a heater go deep into a crowd and, intercepted! Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals take over as he records his 10th career INT. So he's able to bring the return to a stop, but now it looks like he was shaken up in the process. They're going to bring out someone to look at him. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Here we go. 1st down, Bengals. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. The defenders are there to get him at the line. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Burrow back to throw. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. It's a pickup of 26. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Hauled in left side. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Oh, nearly reeled that in. As close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion. On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. 1st down. Here's Swift. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. Has a man, it's Scott. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bengals' 39-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Allen, the motion man left. Here's 2nd and 5. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10.
From the red zone now. Touchdown, Chicago! And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Returning it from the 4. And look at this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Bengals back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as we work our way through November, you see here he's the leader league-wide right now in rushing touchdowns. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 38. Higgins makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Burrow setting up the play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets him around 6 there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 43. Finds his man, Chase. And he winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet. We've got a flag
Personal
down.
foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They'll run here following the penalty. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Burrow. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 3. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pulled in by Allen on the sideline. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 27. On the quick slant, he's got Allen. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Williams from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying grounded with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Working from the gun, Williams. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They put Scott in motion left. From the 42. That's complete. Here's Scott. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down. They send a man in motion. 1st down throw by Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back now, pressure on its way. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Austin McNamara on now to punt. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. Ball taken in at the 36. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Bears football. Williams to throw on first. That throw finds Komet. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. This pass caught by Allen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down from the red zone. He's got him, that's Swift. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Williams will look to throw. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. He put everything he had into this one. Brought in inside the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
McPherson at the point after. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. That brings us to halftime with the visiting Bengals out in front. Now it's down to Florida where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where you see the final score there. Elijah Moore, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, let's get to the Meadowlands to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Wan'Dale Robinson, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. These two teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They've got first down from the 31. Motioning the tight end now. On first down, here's Burrow. On target to his man Higgins. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds the in route complete. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. And the Bears showing dive for this third down play. Burrow back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. All right, all set up now. First and 10. To throw again, it's Burrow. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the Bengals 46-yard line.
From the 46. Swift hauls it in. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Williams on the play action. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here's Swift on second down. This is ahead for about 5. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Williams from the gun. He has it at the 5! And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears make it 17 all. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Fielded at the 7. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They're coming off that interception, and it was a costly one, Brock, as they're in a tight game now. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Burrow from the gun. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Blown back gets the handoff. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Motioning the tight end left. 3rd and short, it's Burrow. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that gives them 1st and goal. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. This game's still tied after 3, so we're going to decide things here in the 4th quarter. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Burrow. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Oh, 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. Another try following the sack. This throw is cut. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Point after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First down throw by Williams. Has his man, it's Swift. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
They've got a man in motion. Williams to throw on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
To throw is Williams. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First down, Burrow to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
11 empty.
On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Burrow setting up the play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. To throw again, it's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bengals up by 4. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's a give up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is to throw. That's caught for the first. They get 28 out of that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now lead by 10. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams and receiver Keenan Allen making their way back out. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season, no sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. Throwing now. Finds his target, Allen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
He can't hang on to the pass. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Looking to throw it. Has some room to work. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now to throw. He's got him. That's Swift. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.